In this video, I'll guide you through how to close Jotform submissions. If you've got a form that you're no longer accepting responses for, or you just want to pause new entries while you review what you already have, closing submissions is a simple way to do that. By the end of this walkthrough, you'll know exactly where to click and what each option does, so you can confidently turn your form off whenever you need. Let's start from the very beginning. First, open your web browser and go to jotform.com. Make sure you're signed in to the correct account where your form is saved. If you have multiple Jotform accounts, double check that you're using the one that owns the form you want to close so you don't end up editing the wrong form. Once you're logged in, you'll land on the Jotform dashboard. On the left side of the screen, look for the option labeled All or All Forms. Go ahead and click that. This will bring up a list of every form in your account, which makes it easy to find the one whose submissions you want to close. Next, scan through your list of forms and locate the specific form you want to disable. You can scroll through the list, or if you have a lot of forms, use the search bar at the top to type in the form name. Once you found it, click on that form and then choose Edit Form. This opens the form builder where you can see your questions and layout, and more importantly, access the settings that control whether the form is active. With the form editor open, look toward the top of the page and click on the Settings tab. This tab is usually next to the Build and Publish tabs. Settings is where you control how the form behaves, including things like emails, conditions, and the status of the form itself. Inside the settings area, you'll see an option labeled Form Status. This is the key setting that determines whether your form is currently accepting new submissions. Click on the Form Status drop-down to open the list of available options. By default, it's often set to Enabled, which means people can fill out and submit the form. From that drop-down, select Disabled. When you choose Disabled, you're telling Jotform to stop accepting new responses. Anyone who visits the form link after this change will see a message instead of the live form. You can usually customize that message later if you want to explain why the form is closed or when it might reopen, but simply choosing Disabled is enough to close submissions. After you've selected Disabled as the form status, make sure to save your changes. Look for a Save button, usually near the bottom or top of the settings panel, and click it. This step is important. If you forget to save, the form may stay enabled and continue accepting submissions without you realizing it. Once it's saved, your form is officially closed to new submissions. You can still view, filter, and export all the existing responses from your Jotform dashboard, but no new entries will come in until you return to these same settings and switch the form status back to enabled. That's all there is to it.